Hi, it's Braden back with you, Lincoln Skyways. Today we got a beautiful summer day. We're in the shadow of the Canadian Rockies, and I have a 2000 Mooney Bravo, beautiful airplane. We're going to take it up for a quick flight, show you what this big engine does, and this is turbocharged IO 540 engine. Great performance, you'll see it in the air. So we'll bring you along for a quick flight, and we'll talk to you more when we're up there.
Clear.
And Creston traffic, Mooney 320, backtracking for runway 33, Creston.
Roger that. I'll wait for you to take off before I land, of course.
Yeah, I'll get out of the way pronto.
Take your time. Have a nice flight.
Thanks.
Okay, we're just taxiing to position here on runway 33 in Creston. Brock's the owner, second owner of this airplane. He's owned it now for over 10 years. We're going to take this TS turbocharged 540 engine Lycoming. You're going to hear all these horses start to work as we throw this airplane in the air. So, enjoy the takeoff.
All set?
All set.
Creston traffic, Mooney 320, rolling on 33, Creston.
Creston traffic, Golf Foxtrot Victor Juliet. I'll be crossing midfield to join appropriate downwind, currently at 3,000 feet.
Okay, we're set up right now on a quick flight. We've got the Mooney, we're indicating about 31 inches of manifold pressure, 2,300 RPM or so. Been about 16.5, 17 gallons an hour.
Actually, we're looking at 15.6 right now.
15.6. We're grounding 150 knots. At this low altitude, we're only at 3,300 feet, so the turbo isn't really doing anything till we hit 6,000, but really stable, autopilot's engaged, pretty comfortable airplane. So Brock, why the Mooney?
Well, it's a fast airplane. It's fast and fuel efficient. Once you get up above 10,000, when the turbo really helps you, the air is thin and it just slices through the air, and you can get it up to 200 knots, and you get from place A to place B in a hurry.
It's a pretty capable airplane, and I was saying, I think I've sold one or two of these in my career, but I'd never really been in one, so this is my first trip in one. Pretty comfortable cabin. You know, I like everything laid out. There is the difference with the Mooney, where the gear handle's up top here near the windscreen. That's a Mooney thing. I don't know of any other than the big jets that move it up here. Everyone else got it down here, but it's just a Mooney thing. Pretty solid airplane.
We've been all over the continental U.S. with this airplane. Of the lower 48, I think we've 41 of the 48. The other ones are down in the southeast, Florida, Guyana. I would love to get down there one time too. There we are. Our turbo temp is set for the plan of 1650, and we're looking at 15 gallons an hour.
Let's just do that again. Now that I got this on there.
Okay.
So
The turbo temp is right for cruise at 1650, and we're looking at 15 gallons an hour.
What else we got in here? So I'm gonna see if I can get everything in one shot. So let's just walk us through. We've got the HSI.
We've got the 6-pack. We've got the original 6-pack, and we've got
Just
Garmin.
above it over here. I'm just gonna try to zoom in there. That's your fuel management in the upper left and your vacuum gauge.
Vacuum, fuel on the left, fuel on the right. Let's switch over to the right. It's got most fuel. Outside air temperature, fuel pressure, and the charging system. We're not charging anything. We've got no power on really. 29 volts. And going over this way, we've got a Garmin 530. We've got an audio panel here. There's two radios, and you can talk on COM 1 or COM 2, or you can listen on both. Autopilot, we're sitting on heading and altitude right now. We're set for 3,300 feet and a heading of about 315 degrees.
Here we've got our...
This is an ADS-B in-out transponder. So it's the current requirement for flying across the Canada-US border.
Perfect. So if you're looking for a fast... I hate using the word cheap. Inexpensive. Economical. Is that the better word? Fast, economical aircraft. Mooney Bravo. Probably the one. We just turned around. We're heading back into Creston. Beautiful area. It's a beautiful valley here. A lot of agriculture. Reminds me a lot of California, actually. So we're about 10 miles to the north. We're still 3,200 feet or 15 gallons an hour. And as you can see on the GPS, we're grounding about 180 knots now. And again, the turbos doesn't really kick in till about 6,000. So if we climb this thing up to 6, 8, or even 10,000, that number is just going to increase. So very fast airplane. Allegedly, when they were produced, I think on the announcement, this one in 2000, this was the fastest production aircraft in existence. So the numbers don't lie. It really scoots along, and pretty efficient, you know. But the fuel burn the way it is, it's a big engine. You're able to cover a lot of ground. So we're going to be landing here. We'll show you the landing.
3-3.
We're already in gear range, so we can start slowing her down.
Just coming in we're going to cross midfield here. Brock just threw the speed brakes out. Speed brakes are very effective on a Mooney. Second speed brake is the gear. Also very effective on a Mooney. So now we've slowed the airplane down. We're indicating about 110 knots now.
So we're almost in flap range.
Yep. And then we throw our flaps down. So lots of ways to manage the speed. We're going to do a quick cross in midfield here and find the appropriate downwind and bring it in.
Creston traffic Mooney 320, joining right hand downwind for 33 Creston. Okay, quick gum check. Gas on fullest tank, undercarriage down. Mixture is going to be good. Set the rudder for takeoff. Props all set. Speed brakes and flaps.
Okay, we're back on the ground. We just put the plane away. It's in its hangar. This airplane has always been hangared. Beautiful Mooney. Again, 2000. It's got about 900 hours on it, on the airframe and on the engine. It's about 200 hours on the prop. IFR equipped with the Garmin 530 with WAS. You saw the autopilot and you saw the speed. So even at 3,000 feet, which the turbo's not really running, this airplane was doing 180 knots today. So you've got really good speed on really low fuel burn, 15 gallons an hour. So it's a very economical aircraft. And as we talked about in the video, back in 2000 when this airplane came out, this was the fastest production piston aircraft available. And it shows it. So 4-place, beautiful leather interior. Thanks for watching, and more airplanes coming in the future.